All right, everybody. So that was the mark of the end of another part, and this will be the start of the beginning of another. And what I was just talking about was kind of how I started on YouTube. And yeah, like I said, beautiful planet, beautiful scenery from places in the planet, beautiful animals and things like that. It was an idea that was given to me by other successful YouTube creators. I thought it was really cool. It was a way that I didn't have to show my face, I didn't have to talk, and I was like, that's more comfortable, just starting out. You kind of, you're kind of nervous before you start talking and explaining things. So, anyways, it was a way for me to make an establishment on YouTube with something that I thought was pretty interesting. And yeah, after a little while, I learned from other creators, like, do you have any hobbies? Like, I play video games, I love them, and they're just like, that's what you should do then. Like, you should do what you love. Like, don't do it because you're like trying to make a YouTube page and you're trying to figure out a way to maybe protect the way you speak or how you look or whatever. Like, you should figure out what you like to do and develop your skills of being more comfortable in front of an audience and speaking to an audience. And yeah, I just took their advice. Do what you love. And it wasn't that I didn't love the beautiful scenery and the animals. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I have people who come to my channel for that. But I was instructed by people that I trust who are very successful on YouTube that pick one thing, pick the one thing you want to do, something that you would love to do even if you weren't on YouTube. This is it. I love Call of Duty Zombies. I always have since World at War. It's one of the best video games ever made, in my opinion. I think it's absolutely amazing. So that's what I did it, and I'm loving it. I love every minute of it. I made very many videos on my channel where I did not even speak. I was like, I don't really feel comfortable speaking yet, so I'm just gonna make these videos, and if people watch them, they'll know in the thumbnail and the description what I'm making the video on. And if they watch it, they're not gonna hear me say anything, but they're gonna see me do it, and they're gonna know, okay, that's what he's doing. Okay. But then I started figuring out, like, that's not gonna fly. Like, your audience wants to know who you are. There's a lot of people on here that listen to creators because they want to hang out with them. Like, I mean, there's so many famous YouTube stars, and you start figuring out that why are they stars? Like, study them, learn from them. What makes them so amazing? And something I learned that's so amazing about them is their personalities. It's who they are. That's why I watch Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? I keep coming back to him, not just because of the cool contests that he does, which are super cool. He's a brilliant person. But I think he's a good person. You know what I mean? Like, he gives money away to poor people and people in need. I've seen him give, like, thousands of dollars to, like, Twitch streamers who had, like, no viewers. And I'm like, wow, that's so amazing. So what drew me into him was, look at this guy's, like, generosity. Like, yeah, he's smart. Yeah, he makes some cool, entertaining videos too, but he's a good person. He's a genuinely good person. And I think that's what brings a lot of people back to the channel. I really do. I think it's because of how good of a person he is that they keep coming back. He's entertaining too. I'm sure there's some there just for that, but he's pretty amazing. He has a pretty amazing story. The guy is younger than me, and he's so successful. I mean, he could probably never make another video and never have to worry about money for the rest of his life. And that's so unbelievable. Just for doing something that he loved. And Mr. Beast started out on Minecraft. He started out with video games. That's amazing. What an amazing story. It didn't stay there. That's what I would like to do as well, is if I ever got a shred of success that he has, it would not just be video games. I would definitely try to be a philanthropist. I would definitely try to give back. I would try to help others. I feel like that's the best thing you could do, is if you can figure out how to make it on your own and you can become successful on your own and you don't need to chase success. Not to say that you should ever stop trying in life. You should always continue to try to do better, even if you're doing good. But if you get to a point where you're successful and your finances disappear You're not worried financially anymore. The best thing you can do with your time is to help other people get to where you are. It's the best thing you can do. I don't think there's anything more rewarding in life than if you can take care of your family and yourself and you have more to contribute, help as many people as you can. As many as you can. And not to look for a reward from it, but just because it should make you feel good. It should make you feel good to know that you're literally making a difference in the world. For the better. If we had more people who thought like that, we wouldn't have half the problems we have in the world. If we had more people who cared about others as much as they care about themselves, we wouldn't have all these problems we have in our world. It'd be a completely different place. And with YouTube, they're making it possible. They're making it possible for people like Mr. Beast and many other people that I listen to. I'm subscribed to several. But they make it possible for people like that to not just be a creator, but be an influencer. They get to actually influence millions of other people. And when you do good things and you have a large crowd, it's contagious. Other people will want to do what you're doing. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents on that. I do have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I won't give up. So we're heading into round 31 here. Just running trains here in the rifts. Don't get stuck too much there. Still got half a shield. Good idea to keep your eye on that shield, especially when the rounds get higher. I'll give him a black hole there. Oh, I love that. Doesn't get old. Just wait till I pop this alchemical here, and I'm going to very soon. I don't know if we're close to an ammo round or not, so I was kind of waiting. Yeah, I'm going to finish these guys off and see if we are. If we're going to get close to an ammo round, I'll just get my ammo re-up by the ammo round. And if not, you will see this alchemical antithesis. Which of the perks we have on there, unquenchable is not going to do us any good anymore. On the house is completely tapped out. And those other 3 will be what we're using for the rest of the match. Alchemical antithesis, raindrops, and power vacuum. All 3 of those are meant to conserve ammo. Now the raindrops and the power vacuum, they do a little more than just conserve ammo. They let you have a really fun time on zombies, and I cannot wait to show you guys what those do. If you have not seen them or used them, it is amazing. And you can use them whenever you want when you have them, but I would save them for special events because of how amazing they are. They're not easy to come by in a game, Dr. Monty's laboratory. So here, I'm going to pop this alchemical. Watch this. One shot, full clip. It's all back after just one shot. I'm going to reload this. Watch this. Just keep popping it. Just as long as that alchemical antithesis is rolling, you just want to keep shooting round after round. Let there be black holes everywhere. Because it just keeps recharging. Why wouldn't you? I know, yeah, insta-kill's on. You don't need to shoot it. I'm not losing ammo. Look at what it does to the screen. So cool. These guys thought one black hole was bad. Now they gotta deal with multiple. Not much the zombies can do when you have an alchemical antithesis, and it wouldn't matter what round you're on. You could be on round 200 and you just keep doing this. They just can't even touch you unless you let them. I've got 37,000 points here. I'm gonna wait probably maybe a round or 2, and then I will go hit the box up again. There is one more thing I forgot to grab. And anybody who's ever played this map before knows exactly what I'm talking about. What do I not have, veteran zombie players? I don't have Lil Arnie. I gotta get Lil Arnie. That thing's like a monkey bomb. You guys remember monkey bombs? A little monkey with the symbols. You wind them up and throw them out. Every zombie on the map loses their mind going after them. It just goes straight to him and he blows up. Well, they got something similar to that on here. It's called Lil Arnie. It's essentially like a Margwa octopus. I don't know, like a bunch of little arms whipping around in the air. But it's got the attractor, just like the monkey bomb, where everything runs to it. So they ignore you while he's going off. And when they get near him, it whips them with the octopus arms. It just whips them up. You'll understand more when you see it, unless you already have. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But we will be going for Lil Arnie soon, because why not? It's cool. So cool. And I will use these traps in a little bit here too. Not yet. 7 more rounds here. In the Apothecon Servant. I'll drop a black hole. It just gets sucked right in. Nothing can resist the draw of a black hole. Stuff goes in and we don't know where it goes. It's gone though. At least to our sight. On a separate note, I've always thought like real black holes in real life, you know, like we don't know where the heck those go either. You know what I mean? Like what if those were like wormholes? You know what I mean? Like you can't tell where it goes, but like what if it goes somewhere? You know what I mean? Like what if it actually like it's a bend in space? What if it like bent space and time and you could like travel through space quicker through a black hole? We have no idea what happens on the other side of one, but what if that's what it was? What if you like can travel quicker throughout space? Just enter that black hole and boom, you're on the other side in another universe. It's like quick travel for whatever possible life might be out there. Just a thought. If you guys have any opinions, please leave in the comments below. I think about random things like that sometimes. Just think it's cool. Always been fascinated by space. That being said, I'm a pretty big fan of Elon Musk. SpaceX. I know some people don't like him, and I'm like, I don't get it, you know. Some people don't like any billionaires. I don't get that either, you know what I mean? Like they're not all bad people, you know. Some of them are decent people. As far as like Elon Musk goes, like SpaceX, I mean, thank you for privatizing space to let us explore further and faster. Like we've been neglecting our NASA for a little while, so I think this is the only way this was going to happen at a quicker rate. Very cool. And even Jeff Bezos was trying to get involved. I mean, even he recognizes like, yeah, you're onto something here. You're onto something here, Elon. Trying to privatize space. Kind of cool. It's kind of interesting time we live in. And on top of that, instead of just having a space company, he's like, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have an electric car company. We'll get away from the oil and the gas, and see if we can change what we rely on for energy. Very cool as well. Not to mention, I think the cars are awesome. They're beautiful, beautiful cars. All computerized, futuristic. It's like being in a spaceship. Not that I've ever been in one, but I've seen them. I've seen them on video. I've seen other people drive them. Yeah, they remind me of the spaceship. Funny, huh? The guy who privatizes space also builds spaceships on Earth. People make rumors about him, like, oh, he's an alien. Like, I guess. I don't know. Like, if there was a suspect to be an alien here, I guess he'd be a good candidate. Kind of doing a lot of amazing, mind-blowing adventures that he's going on.